Wednesday morning, episode 6. Going to talk briefly about I don't know if you can call it a diet. I mean, I eat what I want when I want, and I'll talk about some of the things I'm doing with my new training routine quickly. Watch the State of the Union address, watch the pathetic display that was on hand for all of America to see by the Democrats. I mean, Kamala Harris from California, just the biggest steaming pile of communist dog shit, racist, race-baiting, useless, butt-fucking, gutless, brain-dead piece of shit. Next to Ocasio-Cortez. Those two fucking skanks didn't even applaud when the president talked about ICE rescuing girls, little girls, from sex trade and sex slavery, child trafficking at the Mexican border, U.S. border. I mean, if every Democrat dropped I'm not going to say it. I don't want YouTube to flag me for some shit. But let's just say I'm not going to talk about it because it pisses me off, and I'm trying to stay positive here. So on that note, I've mentioned that I train regularly. I started a new routine on Monday, routine session, workout, whatever you want to fucking call it. And it's a classic Schwarzenegger split from the 70s. It's what he calls his, it's the blueprint for mass, which means when you're training for mass, you are usually doing a mid-range amount of sets. You're using 70 to 80% of your max per rep, if you will, per set, blah, 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 break that down. And then as far as my diet goes, I don't have a diet. I never have. Now, I don't keep my fucking Peter beaters here elbow deep in a bag of Cheetos all day, but I eat what I want, when I want. I eat 3 full meals a day, and then I'll throw some carb-rich or protein-rich snacks in the mix there. So I'm putting something in my belly every 2.5 hours, give or take. My metabolism is high. I run, like I said, I run pretty much full throttle from sun up to sundown, so I need to keep a lot of fuel in the tank. That's just the way God made me, and that's the way I operate. So lots of chicken and rice. I eat a lot of steak. Trying to incorporate a little more fish. And I like my greens, my potato salad, starches, all that stuff. So again, I don't adhere to anything strict. When I'm hungry, I eat. I eat what I want and when I want. Now, that doesn't work for everybody, obviously, but it works for me. And what I'm doing on my splits right now is chest and back, and then the next day, shoulders and arms, and then the next day, which is typically today, Wednesday, I do legs. Tomorrow, I'll repeat. Now, I do 3 working sets, okay, of 10 reps, and again, that's about 6. Right now in the little gym I'm training in until Chuck Norris gets out of the shop. I don't have a lot of heavy weight, and I'm very limited in what I could do. But I make the best of it, and I'm doing the best I can with what I've got, which is enough technically for me to maintain. I'm not really building right now, but I'm in a routine that if you could get to the heavy weights and you could get to a more diverse amount of equipment, you could certainly achieve that. So 3 working sets, and that's 10 reps each, and it's usually 60 to 70% of your max. So let's say if you have dumbbell presses and you're on an incline bench. So the bench is like this. Here's flat, incline, decline. Everybody knows that. For me, I can do 100-pound dumbbells, 100 pounds on each side. That's about 90% of my max. Right now, the gym only has 50. So that's not a lot of weight for me, but I'm using it anyway. So let's say 100 pounds. So 70%, let's say I'm going to do 70-pound dumbbells. That's just the way the numbers break down. I didn't plan on that. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to do 4 exercises per body part. So for chest, I'll do incline dumbbell, I'll do flat dumbbell, then I'll do flat flies, and I'll get up over on the Smith machine, and I'll do some crossovers. Or I'll do incline, and then a medium incline, then a flat, and then I'll just come right back up and do flies for all 3 if I'm feeling good. Same thing with back, buys, tries, legs. I always do 4 minimum. That's just the way I like to train. That's what my body responds to best. So you can try different things. Obviously, if you're looking to lose a little weight, you want to do some lighter weights. You want to do a heavier rep range, meaning that instead of doing 10 reps, you want to do 15 to 20. Very little rest in between. In between sets, I'm taking about a minute. So you'd probably want to back it down to about 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You're getting your cardio up, you're working faster, you're exhausting the muscle faster, which is going to cause you to burn fat. Now, you're not necessarily going to build muscle, but you're going to tone the muscle. That's what science says. Your body, what you eat, your genes, your genetics, all that will be the major determining factor. But for me, like I said, when I started working out, I weighed about 138 to 140 pounds. And right now, I usually anywhere between 195 and 198. That seems to be my most comfortable weight when I'm training. And I don't have an off season. I don't take a month or two out of the gym. I train, almost every day, every week, every month. That's just me. It's good for me. It's good for my therapy to kind of exhaust the stress and the high energy I have. So it's good for me to train. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'll probably die in the gym, however long I live to. Fitness and working out's an everyday part of my life, and I'm thankful that I'm healthy enough to do that. So again, just do some research. You can Google search, you can YouTube search, anything you want to do about whatever level of fucking fitness you're at now and whatever level you want to aspire to, ascend to. I mean, whatever fucking adjective you want to use there. But, it's doable. All you have to do is start. We all start somewhere. So if you're overweight, just get started. If you're a 90-pound weakling, just get started. It's doable. It takes time. You got to remember, you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve just in a month or 6 months, maybe not even a year. Like I said, I've been doing this for a lot of years, and I'll continue to do that. So that works for me. I feel great. Coming up on a full month here soon, being sober. So I feel fantastic. Again, thanks for the support, and thanks everybody for taking a little time out of your busy schedules again to watch me run my mouth. I'm going to try and get my brother on here. I'm going to correspond with him today, and we're going to do a call-in kind of interview. For some reason, I can't figure out how to do it on my smartphone here, my iPhone, but I can do it on my laptop. So the video will be a little grainy, and the volume might not be spectacular, but I'm going to get it figured out. It's an entertaining story of what we've been doing and what we continue to do, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. So halfway through the week, continue to kick ass, and I will be back with another video, hopefully the interview with my brother here in the next day or two. See you next time.